So today I want to show you how you can create a live news widget on your iPhone using the Glance app along with Make, Google News RSS, and Cloudinary. So the idea is simple, okay? What I've done here is I did an automation using make.com, and it basically generates me a news article and sends it to my iPhone homepage using the Glance API. So it's pretty cool. The widget is right here. You can read whatever topic you're interested in, then you can just tap it and it will immediately open the article page, which is pretty nice. I like it. So let's just close these. And yeah, let's do it. Let me just remove this widget right here and we can begin. So first of all, you'd want to create what's called a custom feed inside Glance. I have my feed set up right here, but what you do basically is you click the plus button and then you select feed. You create a feed and name it however you want and select custom. After that, you create the feed, and what you will get is an ingest URL and a write key. Just make sure you keep that write key somewhere, because once you close the dialog, you won't see that write key again, and if you lose it, you can always rotate it and create a new one right here. But we have our write key in place. Okay, so how do we begin? After we created the custom feed in Glance, what we're going to do is we're going to go into Cloudinary. Cloudinary is a tool that lets you programmatically create images. So you begin by signing up, and then after you sign up, you have your dashboard, your home right here, and it's an API that lets you overlay assets that you added, okay, to your profile, and then you can programmatically overlay these assets with text. So I uploaded 4 assets, 2 for a large widget, either in light mode or dark mode, and 2 for the medium widget, same thing. In this video, we're just going to use the white background medium widget background. Okay, so after we did that, we go into Make, and in Make, we have this pretty simple automation set up, and it begins like this. So first of all, you have your scheduler. Okay, this is your the section where you select how many how frequent you want this to be. So I set it up to be every 60 minutes, because news don't change that quickly, at least not in AI. They change on a daily basis, but 60 minutes is also something. So we set these 60 minutes up and click save. We'll activate the scenario later. After that, you add a module using this plus button, and you type in retrieve RSS feed items. And once you do that, you open it up and paste in this URL. Okay, this URL calls the Google News search page with this query that says AI. You can do whatever query you like. And I selected a 15 maximum number of return items. I'm going to show you why I did that later. After that, you have a module called the array aggregator, and you'd like to aggregate the returned array, and you're interested in these fields. I'm interested in the title, which is the headline, and the URL, which is the web page of the article. So click save, and now this is where the 15 comes into play. So Google News doesn't update their news RSS feed that frequently. So what I did to make it a bit nicer and more engaging is I take those 15 return news articles, and then I set up a automation to randomly select one of those 15. So I do that by setting up a variable called random item and a variable value that gets a random article from that set, from that array of 15 items. After that, I set up another variable call it save title. Okay, so the reason I do this is because the title is outputted by the RSS in just plain regular text. And the way Cloudinary works is that you need to input the text in the API request. So what we do something, we set up a variable called a save title, and then we need to encode this text into a URL. We do it by the encode URL function. It just replaces all the spaces and the different punctuation marks with like these percentages and something funny. It looks a little bit like this. So you can now transfer your something TechCrunch. So replaced it with percentage 20. That's a spacebar. Okay. Next tool is the image URL itself. This is the variable, we call it image URL, and this is the request that you send to Cloudinary. So as you can see, it's res.cloudinary.com, and then this is your background image ID and a bunch of like image upload, and then this is the instructions on what text to overlay that image with. So we have our AI news title. We put it at like bold Arial 34, and then we added in the northwest. We put it in the northwest. And then the next section was we add a nice like tab to read in the top right corner of the widget, and these are also like its coordinates and different properties. And finally, we have the headline itself. We set it at a pretty big font because at the end of the day it's a widget and you want to see it like directly in your face. So that's it. This is the request that you do, and you click save. Sorry, this is my user ID. You can find it right. Home, and you can have like. This is my cloud name, so I copy that, and I copy the let me preview this. I copy what's called the public ID of the background image. Okay. Now that we have that in place, let's go to the final stage, which is calling Glance. So with Glance, you set up like this HTTP module in Make. You set up the ingest URL that you just got from creating the feed. Select a post method and set up these headers. So first of all, the authorization header, you type in bearer and then your right key that you just got. And then you select another content type, call it content type, and set up application/JSON. And then in the body of your request, you want to do body content type application/JSON and select a JSON string in your body input method. Finally, the body content is right here, the schema type. You do custom, you select your image URL, and you select the random item that you selected and its web page. Select the URL. Finally, you hit save. Okay. One final step is you want to create your widget. So you head back to the Glance app, tap widgets. These are your widgets that you've made. So I've already made like a few examples of this, but let's create a new one. So you create a widget, you call it my news widget. Select next, select the feed you want to associate the widget with, type in next, a little review section, and you click confirm. All right, now let's head back to the automation and run it. You're gonna see this flow work, and that's it, it worked. Let's head back to the feeds, and you will see, it's just because with the mirroring I can't slide to update, but you'll see right here that we updated this widget right now with these feeds. Cool. Now what you want to do, you want to go to your home page, Long click, edit, add widget, type in glance, select the side of the widget you created, it's the medium widget, then tap this widget, select the configuration, we did my news widget, close it, and you do not have a widget. Let's just run it again just to be sure. All right. Hey, there we go. So now we got this cool article. AI opens up a new way to restore classic movies. Should we take it? It's an article by Yahoo. I'm interested in reading this. I tap it. And I can see the full article right here. And then you can set up this automation to run however you'd like. So you turn on this right here. Oh, there are unsaved. Let's save it. And that's it. We have it. It ran. I just ran it again. And there we go, the Google AI breakthrough. Well, hope you like this tutorial. So if you have any questions, I'd love to answer. Hope you liked it.